I support the things the president's doing, but they are not enough. We need a major program of infrastructure investment across this country that will expand the economy's potential and put millions of people to work. We need a transformed education system for the 21st century that sets high standards and provides the resources necessary to meet them. We need a tax system that is genuinely progressive, in which Warren Buffett no longer pays taxes at a lower rate than the person who cleans his floors. The president's doing very useful things, but we need big things if we're going to address the big challenges that we have.
So the number one impediment then, I mean, if the president is doing these things around the edges that may relieve some of the pressure on workers, what's stopping us from the big things?
We do not have the kind of consensus we need as a country. We have too much gridlock to move forward on things that most Americans will agree are very, very important. We have been caught for too long in a political debate that's about debt and austerity. Yes, we want to be careful about how much debts we bequeath to our children. We want to be even more careful about making sure we do not bequeath to them a decayed infrastructure.
How do you create a job today?
Christine, ask yourself this. Should any American be proud of Kennedy Airport compared to the airports that people fly to in other countries?
Right.
And I ask you, if a moment when we can borrow money for the long term in a currency we print well below 3%, and when the construction unemployment rate is near double digits, if that is not the moment to repair Kennedy Airport, when will that moment ever come? We tell our kids that science and technology education is the most important thing. But across America, kids get sick because the ventilation system in their chemistry lab no longer works. We tell our younger children that there's nothing more important than their education. But what do we show them when there's paint chipping off the walls, as there are in more than 10,000 schools in the United States? This is not rocket science. It does require a collective effort to solve problems.
The other side will say we've become a nation of record people on food stamps, only 63% a labor participation rate, not enough people working. As one senator said, too many people in the wagon, not enough people pulling the wagon. That is a powerful storyline that you're up against.
It is, and the storyline is right. That's why I was proud to be part of the Clinton administration when President Clinton put important work requirements into reformed welfare. This is not the time to simply cut the safety net and let people fall to the hard floor. It is the time to work harder to make the safety net a trampoline that provides people with an opportunity to go forward. That is really the difference in philosophies.
Right.
There's some people who believe that if you just cut that safety net, somehow it'll all happen. I think people will hit the ground with a hard, painful thud and they won't bounce back. But there are plenty of ways to turn that safety net into a trampoline, and that's the right focus of policy.